The woman you've empowered me to be. Staying on the path of emotional healing and freedom. 31-day devotional. Day 13. 5 signs you're back in Lodebar. 2 Samuel 9 and 8, King James Version. Mephibosheth bowed down and said, "What is your servant that you should notice a dead dog like me?" Number 1. You find yourself in isolation again, hiding. Number 2. You are having inferior feelings around those that seem to have it all together. Number 3. You are unhappy with whatever God promises you because you feel like you don't deserve it. Number 4. You start self-defeating again by the way you talk about yourself and how you care for yourself or don't care for yourself, like eating habits, hygiene, and overall upkeep. Number 5, you are in denial about signs 1 through 4. Ladies, these are all indicators that you are back in that place that I described in Woman Will Thou Be Made Whole. For those of you who have not read that piece of work, Lodebar in its simplest form is a place of hiding, a place of desolation, and a place of isolation. It is a place where no life abides. Read 2 Samuel 9. And the challenges of our past and present are what seduces us into gravitating to this dark, cold, and very lonely place. Mephibosheth, Saul's grandson, found himself in this physical and emotional place after being dropped and becoming lame. 2 Samuel 4 and 4. In my previous book, we explored how this place affected our daily lives. What we discovered was that in order to get out, we had to first realize it was not a good place for us to be. See, Mephibosheth was comfortable where he was because there was no one there to challenge his position. That is, until David showed up on the scene. The thing to understand is that once we are free from something, the enemy comes to entice us back into it. Now, I knew that God had sent people into my life to pull me out of Lodebar and lead me to a place of abundance, wealth, and happiness. But when the Lord really began to cause me to eat at his table like he promised, that old, dirty, low self-worth came back knocking because I had been through so many unpleasant things and was still going through a heated battle, even after all the success with my first book. I just felt like maybe I just don't deserve to have any of this. I'll just go back to Lodebar and escape from it all. Wrong answer. What doesn't kill us only makes us stronger, ladies. So don't allow the challenges that continue to beat at your house cause you to fall apart and run back to a place we all know will not feed you. Run to God's city of refuge. Run to that person in your life God has used to propel you to where you have risen today. Run to that secret place. Run to him. Leave Lodebar where you left it, behind you. Your declaration. I decree and declare that the Lord has made me free. I am not bound by my past. I am not bound by the present. I am empowered with the strength of the Lord to subdue the enemy and his camp under my feet. I am empowered to use the obstacles that have come my way as step stools to raise me up to the level God has destined for me to reach. Everything that God has promised me, has given me, and will give me, I have earned it. And I will not be ashamed or afraid to possess what belongs to me. He has prepared a table for me in the presence of my enemies, and I'm going to sit down and eat in confidence, in joy, and in peace. Lord, I am the woman you've empowered me to be.